I'm not going to waste any time. I'm a man of culture. I don't have any shame. And yeah, you can judge, but she's staying in S tier. Not even King Arthur can pull me out. Okay, next up we have Enchantress. All right, logically speaking, you'd think I'd put her in S tier as well because, you know, she's some weird furry thing. But you see, she's just too human for me. I guess for me, you could say it's an all or nothing situation. It's a weird dichotomy, I understand, but you either got to be all or nothing, you know? You either got to be 100% human or 100% deer, I guess, in the situation. And there's just no in between. None of that hybrid weird stuff. Ugh. Now, personally, I'm not a furry, but you know how furries dress up in costumes that make them full animals? Like, there's no more humanity. It just takes all the humanity out. I can kind of see that. I can get behind that. Again, not a furry. I'm just saying. I see the logic behind it. If anything, if I was stranded on an island and it was just Enchantress and I would use her for her meat. I would cook her and eat her instead of trying to form some weird romantic companionship or something. Whatever. She's going in D tier for me. I'm done talking about the subject. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Ugh. Now let's go on to Marcy. Now this here is a great example of what I'm talking about. She's 100% human. Not to mention when she's wearing that set with the pink hair, you know, that one right there. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just does it for me. I like it. I mean, just look at it. Come on! You're lying to yourself if you don't agree with me. I did forget, however, that she whistles all the time. And the whistling would make me want to jam ice picks in my ears and run headfirst into the wall as fast as I can until I can't hear anymore. Imagine that. Something more annoying than a woman talking. No, that was so bad. For that, she's just going in B tier. All right, now let's go to Drow. I feel like Drow's very callous. I get the feeling she'd be very cold towards me. Like if I were to make her mad just a little bit, she'd just give me the cold shoulder. You know what I mean? She just seems a little too intense, doesn't she? She really just needs to chill out. I feel like if we were to meet in real life, I'd have to say something to kind of break the ice. There's another ice pun. It just sort of slipped my mind. All right, in all seriousness, I'd have to put Drow in C tier. I see no reason to put her any higher. Kill me. Legion is one that'll attract some guys and some guys not so much. I'm on the side where not so much. You know, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. I just personally don't want to get dominated by her. I'm not gonna lie. Buff women kind of scare me. I've never been with someone that's buff and aggressive like that. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I just don't want to take that risk with her. I feel like she could just split me in half and I know she won't be gentle. After we're done doing the deed, I think somebody's gonna be crying. And it's not gonna be her. She's still pretty attractive though, so she'll go into A tier. Now let's do Luna. Luna's a bit mysterious, I would say. She's like that emo slash alt girl, maybe even goth girl that you don't really know what she's all about, but you wouldn't mind finding out. There's something a little intriguing about her. She's kind of mysterious. I also have this weird, suspicious feeling, for whatever reason, that if I were to date someone like Luna in real life, it would make a lot of my real life friends jealous. I don't know why, but I wouldn't mind it. Like, on one hand, she could be super sweet and nice and loving, and on the other hand, she could try to sell me fentanyl behind the local Target, but in a hot way. I'd say this one's pretty straightforward. She's pretty easy. I'd say she's going in A tier. That accent, it's just too much. All right, so let's just do Medusa next. Now, we all know she could turn me to stone, but she can also make me rock hard. Seriously speaking, the analysis of Medusa, I'm not going to put her up high on my list. There are some people out there that might be into the whole tentacle thing. I'm just not a big fan of it, you know? I don't see the appeal to that. Now, before you say anything, yes, I know she's a snake. Yes, I know those things coming out of her head are snakes. But I feel like they're in the same biome, relatively speaking, in Minecraft terms. But like I said, not into the whole snake thing, not into the whole tentacle thing. Mr. Tennis Balls. She's going in D tier, right there with Enchantress. All right, now I'll do the one that I've been trying to avoid this entire time. Winter Wyvern. This is automatic F tier. Right there. She just belongs there. She's trash. And if you don't know why, you need psychological help. And I couldn't have picked an absolute more disgusting photo to use. Like, look at that. God dang. Ugh, just no. No. And last but not least, we have Quap, Queen of Pain. I'm sure Quap has like 50 dudes in her dungeon that she humiliates on the daily. I feel like she has that dungeon where she, entertains men. If you were to click the link tree on our Instagram, it'd take you to a weird site. Like I said, I ain't no simp. I ain't this guy over here. Just kidding, Ian. I love you. Because of that and the whole demon paraphernalia situation, I don't feel too good about her. She also deals with all those whips and daggers. It scares me a little. But she's hot, so she'll go in C tier with Drow. Well, this is my official list. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, if you would have done this any different. I'm pretty happy with my decisions. And if you have any other suggestions for heroes or any other video game characters or whatever, just go ahead and throw a comment down there. I'll get on it. I'll do it for you. That's enough.